Hi everybody, happy Monday. Dr. Stephanie Stroud here with Cornerstone's Pet Tip of the Week. Today we are talking about kidney disease. And so kidney disease is one of the things that we see in our older cats and our older dogs, cats quite frequently. And when we get this diagnosis, or when you as an owner get that diagnosis, it can kind of be scary. And so what does it mean when your veterinarian tells you, well, Fluffy or Babu has kidney disease? What's that mean? What that means is simply that the kidneys are not working as well as they used to be, okay? So the kidneys are responsible for a lot of different things in the animal system, just like they are in ours. Anything from managing electrolytes, like your potassium and your sodium, to making sure your proteins stay in your blood system and in your body where they're supposed to hydration, to red blood cell production so that the body can make enough red blood cells to transport oxygen. The kidneys are involved in a lot of different things. And so when we're starting to get early kidney disease, the idea of that can be very overwhelming and can be very scary. But I want to sit here and I want to talk about 3 things to just touch on as you are kind of processing through this and as you are dealing with this. The first off thing and tip that I have is you need to make sure to think water, okay? Water is really important. So the body is made up of 60% of water, and as one of the key functions of the kidneys is to actually keep water in the body when we need it and to get rid of water when we don't need it. It's so important to make sure that your pet has access to lots of different water sources. Now, sometimes it can be challenging to get cats to drink water, especially if they didn't, as they grew up, as they aged, if they don't drink a whole lot of water and all of a sudden they're diagnosed with kidney disease, sometimes getting them to drink water can be challenging. So a couple different things you can try is sometimes pets will actually drink more water if it is running. And so they make pet fountains where the water is running and circulating. So sometimes that's a good way to get your pet to drink water. Sometimes you need to use bottled water. Some dogs or cats won't actually drink the tap water, but they'll drink bottled water better. Sometimes changing the food bowls up. And then another really easy way to get extra water in your pet's diet is to either use canned food or just to simply add water to their dry food, okay? And your veterinarian may speak to you about a specific diet they want to put your pet on, if your pet is a candidate for that. And oftentimes they will address the idea of water. But keep in mind that if your pet has been diagnosed with any kidney disease, you need to make sure that they always have access to water, because their body cannot actually do what they need to do to keep the water and in their body when they are faced with a dehydration situation. So water. Cannot emphasize that enough. The second thing you want to do when your pet has been diagnosed with kidney disease is you really need to have an idea of what may be a symptom that they are not doing as well as they should be, okay? So things to watch for, specifically when your pet has been diagnosed with kidney disease, that you will want to take your pet to your veterinarian right away if you see these things. One is vomiting. That is always abnormal, but definitely if you have a pet that has been diagnosed with kidney disease, that's very concerning. If they're not wanting to eat, that's concerning. If you notice a decrease in the amount of drink they're drinking, or if you notice that they're laying around more, they don't have as much energy, or if you are noticing dark colored stools or blood in the stools. Those are all clinical signs that the kidneys are not continuing to do well and may even be starting to shut down even more. So if you see any of those clinical signs, you need to go and talk to your veterinarian ASAP. The third thing I want to talk to you about is medications. So kidney disease can range from on a very big scale from very, very mild to very, very severe. Sometimes in very mild cases, you won't need to do much, and we are simply monitoring for those clinical signs that we talked about. In very severe cases, sometimes your pet may need to be hospitalized with your veterinarian for a few days and be given IV fluids to get their hydration back up and to try to decrease the toxins in their body that are building up because the kidneys are not getting rid of the toxins like they're supposed to do. That being said, you need to make sure that you have open communication with your veterinarian. Make sure that you are with a veterinarian that you trust and are very comfortable with. When your pet's diagnosed with kidney disease, it can involve a lot of monitoring like we discussed because it affects a lot of different body systems. And so you want to make sure to be with a veterinarian that you trust because there may be alterations in medications, there may be alterations in foods, and the lifespan of your pet is going to depend on what stage they're at. So we want to make sure that you're with a veterinarian that knows how to stage your pet's kidney disease and is going to be with you every step of the way. So again, to sum those 3 tips up, you want to make sure to always have good fresh water and always have lots and lots and lots of water around for them. You also want to watch carefully for any of those signs of illnesses. And 3, you want to make sure that you have a veterinarian that you're comfortable with so that you can appropriately treat and manage the kidney disease so they can live as long as possible, but without suffering. So I hope this is helpful for you guys. If you have more questions or concerns, please feel free to drop them below. I'm happy to address them at a later time. Or if you have topics or things you want to know more about or want pet tips on, be sure to drop them below as well. If you want to see our previous pet tips, we've been doing a pet tip video almost every week for several months now, and so you can find them right here on our Facebook page. You can find them on our YouTube channel, Cornerstone Animal Hospital, or you can find them on our website, www.cornerstonevet.info. Go to the About section, go to videos, and then go to pet tips, and it'll have all the pet tips we've done. I hope you find these helpful, and be sure to say hi to me if you're watching this now or on the replay. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.